It's a great start, Melissa. You know what you're talking about. No, this is really, really enlightening. So Dr. Clark, I'm going to move on to you now because I think for a lot of people, the next hormonal hurdle in their life may be if they can or choose pregnancy. And so through the perinatal phase, which is pregnancy and up to a year afterward, is the time that we're going to be speaking about next. So what are the changes in a woman's brain during this period? How are we seeing these changes manifest?
Yeah, so how are the changes in our brain during pregnancy and postpartum? Well, there's lots of changes going on, and I would say that we don't fully understand all of them, which is why we need continued research in women. But there are changes such as decreases in gray matter in different parts of the region, and this continues on through pregnancy on into postpartum. But we're also seeing these hormonal fluctuations. So we know that in pregnancy, we have this rise of estradiol, this rise of progesterone, prolactin, other hormones that are increasing, and then they're just falling off of a cliff postpartum. But with those changes, it's affecting our neurotransmitters in our brain that regulate our emotions. So serotonin would be one that maybe many are familiar with. And some people are more sensitive to those changes in that dysregulation, which gets us into how that might impact mood.
So let's talk about postpartum health for a second. So baby has arrived. What are the changes that are happening in our brains at that time?
At the time the baby arrives, a lot of the changes have already happened, during pregnancy and depending on what's happened to the woman during pregnancy. But again, these are changes in white matter, gray matter, and they're affecting different regions. And how it impacts the woman or the birthing person is that it might change how they are functioning cognitively in terms of their focus shifts to the baby and how to be a good mom and how to keep the baby safe and things like that versus maybe some other things that may have been a focus before they delivered or before they had a child.